Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and today is Wip Wednesday. Today is also Barbara Standard Time Wednesday, BST Wednesday. Oh my goodness, I had a really hard time getting up out of bed this morning. I didn't sleep all that well last night. When I slept well, but then I kept waking up. So, you know, I don't know what was going on last night. I had other things on my mind. I kept thinking about things. So, anyway, yeah, I'm a little tired today, but that's normal. So, let's get on with the show. What's in your cup today? Today, look at me. I have black coffee hot in my cup because I have no more creamer. There's no more half and half in the house. Ugh. Ugh. I can't believe it. No more half and half in the house. Oh, so yeah. Um, Coffee is good. It still tastes like coffee, but it's, you know, it's not as yummy. Hey, Sonia Creations, how are you? Good morning to you. I'm so glad that you're here. And good morning, Aloha with Naomi. Good morning, Naomi. I'm so glad you're here too. It's good to see you. So, Wip Wednesday. What is that all about? Well, Wip Wednesday is when we get together and we crochet on whatever we have been working on or whatever we started working on and forgot about. And as you can see, my hair is still wet. I just got out of the shower. And look, 'tis the season because football has started. Pumpkin lattes are in the shops. Of course, you can have a pumpkin latte anytime you want, right? So you make it at home. They may not be making it in the shops for you, but they will allow you to make it at home. Oh, I saw this thing that said, "You don't like pumpkin lattes? Have you ever smelled the inside of a pumpkin? It smells like old wet shoes." What you like is cinnamon, spice, pumpkin spice season. You don't like pumpkin season. It's not the pumpkin, it's the pie spice, which is true. It is true. That's what we like, the pie spice. Oh, yeah. So let's see. What is the temperature like in my neck of the woods? Let me look at it. It is currently 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Real feel is 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Isn't that amazing? It's like no 15 degrees higher, but it's also rainy out there today. So yeah, that's the way that is. Guess what? Last night when we went to put the chicks up, two of them were outside of the fence. Outside of the fence. I don't get it. They must have flown over the fence. Now our fence is really high. It's 4 feet high. And usually when they fly through the yard, they're like low flyers, you know? So usually they're just like, flying through to get from one end of the yard to the other really fast. That's what they do. Somebody must have got some air. Or there must have been some uppick in the air there. And it just went vroom. And they had to have gotten over it because I don't think they could get under that fence. I really don't think they could. But thankfully, when we went to put them in last night, got to the gate, here comes Coach running. That's our rooster, our big rooster, okay? We have two known roosters. I don't know if there's any hidden roosters in there, but we have two known roosters. And he always comes running to greet us. He's like, because he is the boss of his yard. You can tell. he is doing his job. So he comes over and I'm like, "Hi coach, how are you? Come on." And he's not mean. I hope he never gets mean. Um but I'm like looking along and I see all the girls and then I see kind of shadowy girls and I'm like, "What is that?" They were on the other side of the fence. I was like, "Girls, what are you doing?" Well, they were just walking along the fence. They were trying to figure out how to get back in. Silly girls. So we did. We finally got them back in. And I started throwing um, feed down right next to the fence. And my hubby picked up a part of the fence and they just kind of scooted under. And they, because they wanted to get to the feed. Plus, they wanted in the yard. They wanted in with their girls, with their girlfriends, and they all really like to be together. They are, they're really bonded. They're really bonded well, and so anyway, it's kind of fun. How I know that they're bonded well is because now they're getting better at it. But used to be, we would have to really coax them to get into the coop at night. And there was inevitably one that would be outside of the coop, like just the girl that was like, "I don't know what I'm doing," and looking around. And they would cry. They would cry if all of their friends were gone. That's what they would do. It's a different kind of sound. And I'm telling you, it was them. And they were like, "Where's my friends? I'm so lonely," and they were crying. I'm like, listen to her. Hubby's like, "Yeah, I hear her." And so anyway, and it wasn't just one, because inevitably every day there was a different one that would get stuck outside, not figuring out, how to follow the rest of the crowd. And so anyway, that was funny. But so they really like to be together. So we've kind of come up with a thing where we just coach them to get around the door that they're going in. And once the other girls start roosting and they start making the roosting sounds, because that's a whole different sound, and they start trying to do the pecking order, and one gets kicked off and there's all this and then all of that sound, then the ones that are outside, they're like, and they like lift up their head and they're looking and they're like, "Oh, I think I need to go in there." And then they just slowly walk up. So if we just don't do anything, if we just watch them and try and prevent them from doing the cycling door thing where, two go in, three go out, three go in, two go out, and it's like, so if we try and encourage them to roost by not running out the door, then we're good. Let's see who's here. We've got some comments here. Ooh, let's see. Sonia Creations. Oh, good morning, Naomi. Sonia says it's 68 now, but we'll be 94 later in Los Angeles. What? 94? Oh my gosh. Wow. That is pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Now, Sonia, help me out here, because I remember I've never been to California. So it's only, the impressions that I got and the thought, the things that people would say. I always thought it was pretty moderate in California. I always thought that there was, it was always just a little cool. So, excuse me. I'm surprised that it's going to get to 94 today, but Los Angeles is a city, so it's going to hold its heat. Is that what happens? Help me out here. Naomi says it's 61 with a real feel of 61, but 92% humidity. Whoa, sister. You almost win the jackpot. Oh my gosh. Michelle, good morning to you. How are you? I hope you're having a great week. And Southern California is always hot. Okay. Little did I know, right? Yeah. Huh. Of course, I don't know why I thought that, because your state is like the whole left side almost of the United States. Not quite, but almost. So of course you're going to have, the northern and the southern part of the state. So just like on the east side, East Coast, the northern states are a little cooler, and the southern states are a lot hotter the further you go down. But okay, thank you, Sonia. You're going to educate me today because I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought it was always easy breezy, cool and happy and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. I think we've all had a hot summer this summer, haven't we? Yes, we have. I'm just going to say it. So the next thing is, what is on your hook? And I'll show you what's on my hook. And it's been on my hook for a little bit, and I'm really pleased with it. So this is going to be my wheat stitch pumpkin. Oh, lots of strings. And what I'm doing is carrying over the changing yarn, because it's a two rows of single crochet back loop only. So you go down and up, so then you can drop that that yarn, pick up the next yarn. 2 rows of the puff stitch, the wheat stitch that includes a puff, right? So 2 rows of wheat stitch, so then you can drop that yarn, pick up the other yarn again, and then, keep repeating. So the good news is that this is going to be either the top or bottom of the pumpkin. So nobody's going to see that. I won't have to do a border or anything. But you know what? Even if I did have to do a border, it's very neat. Look at that. And I could do an easy border around that. Do you see how neat that is? Yeah, it's pretty neat. So, yeah. So it's not a bad thing. If I was making, a table runner or something like that, look at the pretty wheat stitch. Is that gorgeous? That is going to make a really pretty pumpkin, don't you think? I think it is. Yes. You were just in Cali over the weekend. Oh my gosh, that's nice. You have snow, mountains, beach, and lakes and rivers. You have it all, don't you? Yes. California has something for everyone, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful state. Beautiful state. Okay, so I am currently on a wheat stitch row. So I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to crochet while we chat. So today we have another doctor appointment to go to. And this one is I lost my hook. Can I pick it up with my toes? I don't know. Let me see. No. Nope. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh, I'm losing everything. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to move you just a little bit. Ta-da. Okay, that was fun. All right. Oh, now my hair got in my nose, tickled my nose. Okay. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Your son used to live in San Diego and then moved to Temecula. Is that how you say that? Temecula has great wineries. Nice. Nice. So my brother at one point used to live in San Diego, and he loved it. He actually lived in Coronado, and he worked in San Diego. So I'm assuming that they're close to each other. I never went to visit him there. He lived there. I was a teenager, and he was working as a chef at a resort of some sort. And So yeah, yeah. So that was fun. But he loved it there. My dad went out there one time for, I think he was it was either Marine Reserve or Coast Guard Reserve. And so he went out there for some kind of training, and he got to visit with my brother, and they took some pictures, and it was really nice. The pictures that my dad brought back were really nice. So, okay. I also brought, now this is one of the pumpkins that I made last week. And so I brought it to show to you. The stem is not that pretty. It's kind of, but stems are usually not that pretty, right? Stems are usually not that pretty. So you can see my pumpkin is a little wonky. You can see that. My pumpkins are always wonky. They always are. But look how pretty they are. Look at that wheat stitch. Such a pretty stitch, isn't it? So I'm really loving these pumpkins. I'm loving this stitch. Now, I had one that was more of a wine color, and it turned out larger because I used a larger hook. But do you see how there's like every now and then you can see there's like holes in there? The stitch itself really lends itself to larger holes, like especially right in there. Can you see that? So that's why I went to a smaller hook, and this is the same size of the same number of stitches as the other one, but it's a smaller hook. Excuse me, and the holes are smaller. So I really do like this one. Now, if you're standing back, you can appreciate the wine colored one, and you can appreciate the stitches, the beauty of it. But when you get close, you can see those little holes with the filling showing through. So, there's always that. So that's why I went with the smaller hook, which makes a better pumpkin, but it doesn't make it as fast, right? Right. So I've got this one right here. Connie, good morning. I am doing well. See, okay. Look what Connie's working on. Connie is working on a huge wheat stitch pumpkin with a sunflower. So Connie, Connie was like, what do I need? She had gone through several different patterns, and she's making baskets and blah, blah, blah. And she showed me a picture, and they were beautiful. And she was like, what should I make next? And I was like, okay, this group that I'm in, this chat, they are crazy about the wheat stitch. I said, you need to make a wheat stitch pumpkin. First of all, you need to make some pumpkins, and then look at this wheat stitch. I got her hooked. Yes. You're going to take over number one. Okay. Oh, your chain is 67. Oh, that is a big pumpkin, girlfriend. That is a big pumpkin. Wow. It's just because she chats more. She's a chatty Cathy this morning. Oh my goodness. So tell me what's in your cup, because it's got to be better than this black coffee that I'm drinking. Actually, it's not bad. But I guarantee that whatever you're drinking, I'm going to go, oh my. I want some of that. Oh my goodness. I really wouldn't mind a good, like a spice latte. I wouldn't mind that at all. But you know me. Oh, let me go ahead and hide that comment so that we can see me crocheting. Um, coffee with sugar-free coconut cream creamer. Yummy, 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 yummy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Naomi, are you drinking black coffee too? Oh my, my. Or are you ready for some kind of cinnamon spiced latte? I'm ready for a spiced latte. I really am. Oh my goodness. All right. So, I can't imagine um 67 chains, starting with 67 chains, because I started that little pumpkin that I just showed you was 33. This one I think was 35. 35. Oh, am I going down? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me count my stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, good. Good. It's still 16. It just, like, the bottom part was nice and wide, and then it looked like it was going in, but probably because I hadn't stretched it out. How pretty is this? So Connie turned me on to the wheat stitch with a stripe, and I'm really into it right now. Connie, what color are you doing, and are you doing a stripe? You doubled the chain for the large pumpkin. Nice, nice. End of the coffee can, waiting for Walmart to bring new can tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, you love coconut creamer, Connie. I have never tried the coconut creamer. So tell me, is it coconut milk creamer or is it coconut flavored creamer? Is it because I do love a good coconut flavor. Um, oh, and you're doing orange for the sunflower one. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And so I'm assuming that you're doing a solid color orange for your sunflower pumpkin. So yeah, Connie turned me on to the wheat stitch with stripes, and I was immediately in love. And I went and got these colors, and I'm like, I'm going to try it with these colors because I wanted to, so this is ID, let's see, yarn ID. Yeah, it is kind of a rustic looking blue. And then this one is yarn ID in like an oat. And so that's what I wanted to do, was more sedate colors. It's more of a decorative pumpkin. Of course, it's not a realistic looking pumpkin. You're not going to find this stripe in a real pumpkin. But if you do, take a picture and show me because it would be so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Strawberry patch yarn. Oh my goodness, a two-tone with that. I bet that that is beautiful. You know, wow. Yes, I'm going to say, how beautiful would that be? Oh my goodness. So I counted the puff stitches on this one, and it's 16 across. Um, so that's why I just counted to 16 because I knew that I was supposed to have 16 across. And when I saw it kind of drawing in, I thought, oh no. All right. So now on to the second row of wheat stitch. I really like it because This stitch is so easy to memorize. Seriously. I don't think there is another stitch out there that is as easy to follow and remember as this one, in all of the different stitches that I've done that have, I mean, this is a 4-row repeat. Well, it's nice that you repeat 2 rows, repeat 2 rows, repeat 2 rows, repeat 2 rows. But it's 4-row repeat. But it's an easy one, right? Yeah. Connie says, I made you a multicolored one in Beetlejuice colors. Use black for the back loop only rows. Then for the puff rows, alternate sections in white, green, and purple. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. Wow. That would be really nice. Two-tones do look awesome. They really do. They really do. Awesome blossom. So, yeah. So tell me what's on your hook. We know what's on Connie's hook. What is on your hook? What kind of are you whipping up today? So my sweet sister-in-law, her husband came in from oh, thank you, Naomi. Let's not forget to hit that like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Naomi is making a banana for the chicken, banana, chicken, banana, chicken, banana, banana, banana. I found a book that I have here. When you started talking about that and you started singing that, I had been singing that for a while, right? And when the girls came, my little girls, or when it, let's see, was it when I was talking to them on the phone or they were here? I can't remember. It might have been talking to them on the phone. But I started singing that song and they knew it, of course, chicken, banana. And because, kids know these things, right? Oh, you just made a wheat stitch chicken and bag of days chicken. I saw pictures of that and it is amazing. Amazing. Let me get the picture of the banana if I can find it, which I was having a hard time finding it. I think because I keep skipping that step. Here we go. Here's the banana. Do you see the banana? So it has an outside and an inside that are separate. So the peel is separate from the banana, the fruit. And so you can actually like take the banana out. But look how awesome that is. Oh my goodness, right? So what if you made one of these with a banana, and then you made another peel and made the banana shape, but put a chicken head on it. And then you could stuff the banana, the chicken banana, into the banana peel. And so then you could have a chicken banana. How cute would that be? Oh, the granny square chicken. Yes, the granny square chicken is really cute. So how cute would this be? Oh my goodness. So this book is Adorable Fruits and Vegetables to Crochet. Delicious Decorations for Your Table. And it's by Marie Kless. Let me show you her name. So if you want a screenshot, you can. These are simple and yet realistic looking. Make it, make it, make it. Naomi says, make it. So you can make the banana, but then put the chicken face on it. Is that what you're saying? So you have a chicken banana. How cute would that be? Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, I could make a banana in pajamas. Oh my goodness gracious. That is funny. Oh my goodness. This is Naomi. Look, she's like, make it, make it, make it. A chicken banana. Yeah. A chicken banana. How cute would that be? Oh my goodness, right? So I really like this book. They have some really nice fruits and vegetables on there. So let me show you. There's even a pumpkin on there. But look, there's cauliflower, leeks, mushrooms, eggplant, tomato, radishes, avocado. And then as you can see on the front, strawberry, lemon, raspberry, blueberry, cherry, peas in pods, and apples and carrots. Yeah. Is that lettuce? Anyway, I really do like it. Really, really. So let's see. There's a clementine. I'm gonna. Oh, a kiwi. Look at this kiwi. Of course, there's strawberry. Peach, apricot, and plum. Eggplant and tomato. I love eggplant. I adore eggplant. Oh my gosh. I just think eggplant is amazing. Leeks, carrots, peas. Do you ever cook with leeks? I have never cooked a leek. I've never grown a leek, bought a leek, seen a leek in person, tasted a leek. I've never done anything with a leek. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. How are you today? I hope you're having a great week. I hope you are. And so, have you ever eaten a leek, seen a leek, smelled a leek, touched a leek, cleaned a leek? From what I understand. Oh, you've put leeks in dishes? You've made leek soup? Oh, wow. Okay, so Connie has put leeks in some dishes. Okay, so you've cooked with it. And Naomi has made leek soup. What does it taste like? Honestly, it looks like kind of an onion. And that's what I imagine, that it has, like an onion or garlicky kind of a smell. But I don't know. What does it taste like? Does it have a unique taste? I don't know. And this cauliflower, can we just admire this cauliflower for a minute? Look how beautiful that cauliflower is. It is really worth crocheting. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, it's just about the most perfect cauliflower I've ever seen. And these radishes, look how realistic they look. Very realistic. I really like this book. Oh, and here is a button mushroom and a pumpkin. I like those little mushrooms and I like that pumpkin. It looks like this pumpkin is going around this way, not up and down and then, you know, cinched and all that. This looks like, you know, it looks like the real deal pattern. Oh, and that's it. So anyway, my banana, my chicken banana. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's kind of like an onion, but a little different. Okay, that's Connie's take on it. Naomi says, it tastes like oniony to me. They are kind of a pain to clean, but not really. You just have to make sure you take all the layers apart to clean. Yeah, that's what I understand. I mean, I've watched them do it. I watched Martha Stewart back in the day, right? And she was all fancy with her leeks, and you let them soak and all the sand out and all that. You know, I remember that. But I did. I got this on Amazon. I did. Adorable fruits and vegetables to crochet. Delicious decorations for your table. I've had this for a couple years. And then here is the author, Marie Kless. So if you're wanting to go look for this book, I really like this book. I really do. All of the fruits and vegetables are on the realistic side. They're not on the campy side. But like even the carrot has like the little roots still attached, right? Which I think are pretty amazing, actually. I don't know if I can get to it again really quick, but let's see. Chicken banana. Okay, well that one's buried in there. So let's see. Raspberry, blackberry, cherry, eggplant. I love eggplant. Leeks and carrots. So see how even when she oh, here we go. Here we go. When she does the carrots, do you see how it even has like little strings in there? So it mimics the root. You know, most people would just stop right there, you know, but she even adds that little tassel just to give it a realism that I think is really cute. Really cute. Oh, you always wanted to try purple carrots? Soak them in water to clean them for leaks. Yeah. That's what I saw. But yeah. So you've always wanted to try purple carrots. Me too. Now I've gotten, you know how they have those really pretty little tomatoes that are all the different colors and everything. We've tried those. Those are amazing. But I've also wanted to try like the purple carrots. They have different colors of carrots. And I tried growing some. They didn't turn out. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to grow carrots and I'll be able to do that. But so far, I haven't been able to do that. But yeah, from what I understand, they taste like a carrot. They don't like have a purple flavor to them, you know? Yeah, from what I understand, they taste pretty much like a carrot. So it's just the fun of having a different color carrot. Also, they have purple potatoes. So you could make purple mashed potatoes if you wanted to. And they're supposed to taste like potatoes, but sometimes the visual gets you. Hey, hey there, how are you? How are you today? I hope that you're having a great day, Crochet Flower. And I remember your name starts with a V, and I started to say Veronica, but I don't think that that's what it is. I don't think it's Veronica. And, you know, it was just Monday, but I've slept since then, or I've tried to anyway, so please forgive me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have a very bad memory. Victoria. Of course. What a beautiful name. I knew that Veronica wasn't right. I knew that it was a V. Oh, Connie, you think that that like the purple, the deeper colors have more nutrients? They just might. Yeah. Oh, that's a great book. You're making a crow right now. You spun blue. So you had to find something Halloweeny to make. That's cool. That's awesome. You did 2 pumpkins already? Oh my goodness, Victoria. That's great. That is amazing. Um, I'm still working on this one. And yeah, I'm gonna take it to the doctor today. My hubby and my sister-in-law both have doctor appointments today in Knoxville. And so yeah, we will be driving to Knoxville, and so I'm going to have a lot of time to sit and crochet, I believe. And so, yeah, gonna get lots of crocheting in. I don't know how wide I'm going to make this, but I'm getting close, but not close enough. Not quite close enough. So it seems like every week. You're obsessed. Yes. Yes, Victoria. Um, Connie says Barbara is getting everyone obsessed with wheat stitch pumpkins. I cannot stop. I cannot stop making these wheat stitch pumpkins. I really can't. They are so amazing, and I want to make them in all different colors um, so that I can give them as gifts. You know, if somebody comes and visits, I want to be able to say, hey, take a pumpkin, put it on your mantle, put it on a bookshelf, put it somewhere so that you can have some kind of fall decoration from me, right? Yeah. And I want to be able to like have them sitting out and say, hey, there's some pumpkins over there on that buffet. Go over there and pick out your favorite. Whatever your favorite one is, pick it out. And Connie says, I need to wash bedding today and hopefully get some housework done. If only someone else would clean my house. Yeah, I know. Oh, let's see. Catherine says, so I was making another ghost and I ran out of my white yarn. Can you believe it? I need to run to Michael's. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. You have a Michael's run in your future. Hmm. Oh, my goodness. You know, um, I miss Joanne's, even though I didn't go very often. Just knowing that you could go was enough for me. Okay, so I've done, oh, what did I do? Nope. Okay, can you see the mistake? Yep, I'm missing puff stitch right here. So I've got to take this row out. Only halfway. It's no big deal. Well, it's almost to the beginning. It's right here. It's right where I was starting when I started talking to you, probably. Yeah, It is actually. Goodness. What is wrong with me? Oh, okay, gang. Okay, gang. Victoria says, "Can you help me? My dad got me a full bag of yarn, and I have like a weird orange with brown thingy, 7 skeins. What should I do with them?" Oh. Oh. What should Victoria do with them, gang? Let's help her out. Okay, and Connie says, "I'm going to be having a video called My Wheat Stitch Pumpkin Obsession." Oh, Connie says, "Victoria, you could do fall amigurumis, maybe gnomes, or it's orange with brown. Yay." Um, hey Maritza, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome, come on in. We are crocheting today. Okay, Connie's on it. Connie's on it. She is helping. She says, "Victoria, can you read patterns or do you need video tutorials?" Connie's going to hook you up. Oh, yeah, she's going to hook you up. Okay, so she does both. Okay, cool. She's going to hook you up. All right. All right. Can you believe it? I did this row and I skipped. I did a single crochet, but then I forgot to go back and do a puff stitch. And as I was getting ready to turn, I saw something was wrong in the row right back here. And so I had to frog it back there because we can't have a row that doesn't have all the puff stitches. We just can't, because this stitch is so, so pretty. This wheat stitch, that puff is important on the wheat stitch. So, oh, you have 50 grams of each skein. Okay. Oh, Catherine says you could make a fall blanket. Like, oh, or what about a poncho in that color for fall? I don't know. Yes. You could definitely do a pumpkin, even though you were just kidding. You could definitely do a pumpkin. How about a great big pumpkin? Naomi wants to know. How about make a really big pumpkin? Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Okay. Catherine, what about the washcloths? Well, something happened in our chat, in our group chat, and Miguel shared the wheat stitch, and I was hooked. I started making, honestly, I started making a dishcloth in the wheat stitch pattern, and I fell in love with it, and I had just kept going, right? And so before I knew it, I had this rectangle, and I was like, I went too far for my dishcloth. I did it in cotton, but I was like, I went too far on my dishcloth. What am I going to do? And that's when I decided to make a pumpkin, which is why my wine colored pumpkin has too many holes in it, because I was using my hook that I used um, for the dishcloths, right? Because that was supposed to be nice and loose, and it was a dishcloth. But then I decided to turn it into a pumpkin, and so that's why I was using too loose of a hook, and that's why I went to a tighter hook for these. And I just fell in love with this wheat stitch, and I don't know what to tell you. My heart is done with washcloths, with dishcloths. Can you believe it? I have all these days left. And How many days left in fall or autumn? Yeah, we have 19 days left until autumn. And here we go. 19 days left in summer. And so in 19 days, we will have official fall. My heart is already there. I don't know what to tell you. I'm blaming Miguel. I am. It's his fault. Yeah, that's right. It's Miguel's fault for the wheat stitch obsession. It really is. It really is. Oh, you're going to make a big pumpkin, like a huge one, so you can sit on it? Yeah, that sounds fun. Oh my goodness. So, anyway, you know, that's my story. I'm going to stick to it. Um, yes, you can put out your fall amigurumis because I am into fall. I've already started it. Uh-oh, Naomi passed you up. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad that this is easy to spot. So here's the thing. If you're ever like going through the row and you notice that you missed one of the puff stitches or, something is not right, it's easy on this 4-row repeat because you're going to notice it from the row before. You're not going to get like 10 rows in and then realize, oh, I've made a mistake. You're going to notice it from the row before. So, yeah. So yeah, today is another doctor day. It's a 2 doctor day. And like I was saying, if we go, every week there is some kind of doctor appointment, that somebody has. And I had a hair. So yeah, there we go. All right, now I am ready to start my next back loop only single crochet row, and in the other color, which is so fun. I'm so glad that I'm doing this, and I'm glad that I'm using, I'll call them sedate colors, right? It's not like too bright for me. It's something that could be considered decorative. Yay. That's right. Miguel doesn't even know it. He's not here this morning. But it is his fault. And we're just gonna, put the blame squarely on his shoulders. Sure hope he's feeling okay today. I know he's been having migraines. And so yeah, do hope that he's okay. All right. So my friends, when I get to the end of this row, I'm going to wrap it up because I do need to go and get ready for the drive to Knoxville. I'm going to have to take some crochet with me. And So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi says have safe travels today, Barbara. Let's see. It was nice seeing everyone. Yes. Okay, let's see. There's the wheat stitch chicken. Bag a Day has a cute chicken. Then there's the granny square chicken. And don't forget my chicken purse that I made. Do you see that? I mean, if we're going to talk chickens, we might as well show off the chicken purse, right? Look at this. Chicken purse. With the really cute strap. Chicken. Bok, 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 bok. I guess one day I'll have to do this. Wear this chicken purse out somewhere, huh? Oh. I showed my girls and they played a little too rough with my chicken. My chicken purse. Bok, bok, bok. So anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful day. And let me put this back. So I have all of my dishcloths here with me, Catherine. And they're always with me. Yeah, I still do love them. And I may pick them up again. A chicken costume for Halloween. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A chicken costume for Halloween. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let someone else make that. Drop my hook again. I dropped my hook again. So I hope that you have a wonderful, fabulous pumpkin-y day and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you on Friday. Bye, everyone.